play a little extra song if the crowd has been good, and you guys have been good. Would you like me to do the song first, or would you like me to say a few words first? Raise your hand if you want me to do the song first. Raise your hand if you want it the other way around. You have been outvoted. Democracy rules. You do the song first. Now, this song goes out to Jeff Bezos. This song goes out to Elon Musk. This song goes out to Tim Cook, or whatever his name is. This song goes out to BlackRock. This song goes out to your mom. It's called All Play that shit. Good shit. Where the fuck is the mic stand? All right, get it all out. Get it all out. We got a shout out real quick.
I'd like to shout out Tattooed Warrior Official. I'd like to shout out Tattooed Warrior Official. Shout out Tattooed Warrior Official. Shout him out.
Shout out Tattooed Warrior Official. That wasn't even close. All right. Sometimes it is not possible for me to do this part. Sometimes. Let's see. Thank you. Now, raise your hand if living is ever hard for you. We laugh to deal with the pain. Get it out. Get it out. Yes. Get it out. Let it all out. Get the animal out of you. Let the dog out. Come on. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let the dog out. Living is hard for me too sometimes. It's difficult. There are times in the past, not very recently, thankfully, where I have not wanted to continue being alive. And I know it sounds kind of like cliche. To those of you who have never felt suicidal, I understand sometimes it's difficult to understand. It's difficult to understand. Even when you have been, it's difficult to understand sometimes. And I think it's important that as an artist with a platform, I sometimes say something that might help somebody, you know, instead of not doing that. Instead of not doing that.
I fucking love you!
Shout out you, dude. It's hard. The world is chaotic. People are impossible to deal with. Shit's crazy. But you know what? If I gave up, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to see all of you and maybe help somebody tonight. If when I had felt bad, I had listened to myself and removed myself from the equation, what good would that have done? Nothing. No good. Does that mean that there are some days that are hard? Still, yes. Does that mean that there are some days where I feel worthless? Yes. Does that mean that there are some days where people say things to me, or yell things at me on stage, or throw their underwear at me, and then it makes me feel dehumanized, like I'm not even a person? Yes. But I think not giving up and dealing with that stuff has strengthened me. I think overcoming that hurdle, realizing that I can help somebody, or I can do something good with my life, or maybe, you know, no one will remember me or any of my music one day, but maybe I can affect something that will affect something that will affect something, and I will live on through my decisions. Whenever you wake up in the morning, maybe you just got broken up with. Shut up. Just shut up. Just let me finish. Just shut up. Please, I'm begging you. When you wake up and you feel like shit, and when people hate on you, or you get broken up with, or your friends are not being nice to you, because that happens sometimes. When you know, it's more serious things. You lose a loved one. When somebody you love has to move away. There's all sorts of tragedy. When you feel like you wake up and you don't want to get out of bed, and you don't want to do anything, just think of one good thing you can do. And if it's not for someone else, at least make it for you. Because if we don't live with respect for one another, and with humanity, and with vulnerability, then what the fuck are we? It's easy in this day and age, you know, to grow numb, to forget, to not remember our privilege. All of us here, we live in a country with many flaws, but we also have a lot of privilege. A lot of you have phones. Who made that shit? Who mined for that shit? There's someone in a mine today. There's a child in a mine. You're at the show. It's cool. But when you wake up and you feel like shit, just feel like, at least I'm not in a mine. And maybe I should do good for the world, so maybe we don't need to have kids in mines. Maybe we don't need to kill each other eventually. Maybe we don't need to senselessly murder and start wars for money and do a bunch of bullshit. Maybe if you start treating your decisions like they matter, they will. Maybe if instead of putting no thought into your decisions because it's easy and just acting out, just vomiting all over the world, maybe if you put some thought into your choices and your decisions, you'll feel better. You'll do better by yourself and by others. Tell your mom you love her. Have a good night.